The story of Pinocchio. Once upon a time, in a small Italian village, there lived an old carpenter named Geppetto. He was poor, but kind-hearted, and he dreamed of having a son. One day, he found a strange piece of wood that seemed to laugh and talk. Curious, Geppetto decided to carve it into a puppet. When he finished, the puppet came to life. Geppetto named him Pinocchio. Pinocchio could walk, talk, and think. But he was mischievous and full of curiosity. Geppetto loved Pinocchio like a real son, and dreamed that one day the puppet could become a real boy. That night, a blue fairy appeared and brought Pinocchio to life, promising him that if he proved himself brave, truthful, and unselfish, he would become a real boy. She also told him that every time he lied, his nose would grow longer. Geppetto sold his coat to buy Pinocchio a schoolbook. But on his way to school, Pinocchio met a puppet show. He decided to sell his book to buy a ticket. The puppet master, Mangiafuoco, at first wanted to burn Pinocchio for firewood, but later took pity on him and gave him 5 gold coins to take home to Geppetto. On his way home, Pinocchio met 2 con artists, the fox and the cat, who convinced him to bury his coins in the field of miracles, promising they'd grow into a tree full of gold. Of course, it was a trick. The fox and cat stole his money and left him hanging from a tree. The blue fairy came and rescued him. She nursed him back to health. When she asked what happened, Pinocchio lied and his nose grew long. Ashamed, he promised to be good from then on. Pinocchio faced many adventures. Pinocchio met human bandits. He was tricked into joining a traveling circus. He ran away again and again, always meaning to do the right thing later. He met a talking cricket who tried to guide him and warn him of danger. Each time Pinocchio ignored good advice, he ended up in worse trouble. Eventually, Pinocchio met a boy named Lampwick, who invited him to Pleasure Island, a place where children could do anything they wanted. No school, no rules, all fun. But soon, the boys discovered a terrible truth. The island turned naughty children into donkeys. Pinocchio began to change, growing donkey ears and a tail. Horrified, he escaped. But Lampwick, fully transformed into a donkey. After escaping the island, Pinocchio learned that Geppetto had gone to sea, looking for him, and had been swallowed by a giant whale. Determined to save his father, Pinocchio dove into the sea and he was swallowed too. Inside the whale's belly, Pinocchio found Geppetto alive. He bravely helped his father escape by tickling the whale until it sneezed them out. After their escape, Pinocchio worked hard and cared for Geppetto. He stopped lying, studied, and helped others. The blue fairy saw his change of heart and rewarded him. One morning, Pinocchio woke up and discovered that he was no longer made of wood. He had become a real boy. Geppetto's wish had come true, and they lived happily together from then on.